Open your eyes.
Hey folks,
Open your
welcome
eyes.
back. We are playing Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Open
This
your
is the
eyes.
Switch 2 edition. I am going to be starting a brand new
Link.
playthrough. This is not going to be my first playthrough or even a blind playthrough. We're going to be playing pretty casually. However, I do have some very key goals in mind. I plan to complete all of the shrines. I plan to get all of the divine beasts. I plan to get all of the side quests and probably at least enough Koroks to fully upgrade my inventory. I'm playing this very much like I did my first playthrough, which is when I absolutely fell in love with this game. And I'm super excited to see all of the updates that it has for the Switch 2. I'm very much looking forward to this playthrough. Um, this is going to be played live on Twitch. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, come stop by at twitch.tv/snarkyj and you can catch it live. If you are watching it on Twitch and you realize you've maybe missed some things, I plan to upload these VODs to YouTube. They may be somewhat condensed or edited down just for content. But for the most part, I will be putting the full VODs on YouTube. Uh, I'm hoping that we can get a lot done fairly quickly. I want to get off the plateau, hopefully this first episode. Maybe not, might be closer to 2 episodes to get off the plateau, because again, I am going to be pretty thorough. If you're watching again on Twitch, chances are if I'm recording for YouTube, I will be delaying the chat conversation uh, till breaks. So sorry if you come in the middle of an episode and I don't acknowledge you right away, but I promise I will see you and talk to you once I have a moment to do so. Uh, please make sure to like, follow, subscribe, all of those things that you need to do that help me out. I appreciate. So, um, anyway, I can't think of anything else, and I'm super excited to get started. And I've remembered to hit record this time. There was a brief redo of this beginning part because I forgot to hit record. So we're already starting off strong. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's get Link moving. Um, I will also point out that I am I've got this streaming to a TV that is just beside my computer setup, which means that I don't always have a direct view of chat. I kind of have to turn and look. So that's going to be another reason that I might have some delayed uh, conversation for you guys. That's okay. We can still make this work. All right, Link. What have we got? I can't really tell that there's. I don't think that there's much character difference. Maybe slightly better defined stuff. We are in the dark, so can't see too well. So let's get our the Sheikah slate.
That is a Sheikah slate.
Huh. Almost had
Take
to
it.
wait for Zelda to tell
It
me
will
what it
help
was.
guide you after
I
your
wanted to
long
call it the
slumber.
Puripad because I've played Tears of the Kingdom most recently. But this is the Sheikah slate. A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there is something familiar about it. Possibly because you've done this before. You feel like you've had this adventure at least 1 or 2 times before. Okay. Let's go find you some pants, sir. Pants and a shirt. I am playing this on the Switch 2 um, Pro controller. Um, and I'll probably be making some comments on my feelings for that once we're further into the game. But right now, it feels exactly like the Switch 1 Pro controller, to
Hold
be
the
honest.
Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
The
That
only
will
thing
show you the
I
way.
just got my Switch 2 about 2 days ago, so I haven't had it very long. This was the one thing that I was looking forward to the most was replaying Zelda, both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And the only thing I did get the Switch bundled with the Mario Kart world, and so I've played a little bit of that. Mainly that was kind of making sure that I had my system set up and everything was working, and allowed me to test out OBS and make sure that I had my screen capture
Link,
going. So
you are the light.
if you guys
Our
notice if
light.
anything is a little too
That
quiet,
must
like
shine upon
game
Hyrule
volume
once
or
again.
me, please let me know
Now
and
go.
I can make adjustments. When I tested it and tested the recording, it sounded good to me. So hopefully it's the same for you guys. It's still good. All right. Let's I've also recently been playing video games on uh, my computer using an Xbox controller. So I'm definitely going to be flubbing some of my button mashing until my muscle memory returns. So please forgive me if you see menus and things pop up that shouldn't pop up. I will also say I feel like the Switch 2 controller is just slightly more it might be just because I'm used to the Xbox controller, and I think the Xbox controller um, is a little bit wider, so it could be that. But it feels like, and the other thing is my Switch One Pro controller has a silicone cover on it, and so that might be making it feel a little bit bigger. But right now, it does feel like the controller is a little bit smaller. Could be wrong. Like I said, I have not really um, gone into reading any of the very detailed specs. I know that there's improvements. I know that there is. Okay, I definitely see they've this is newer texture for these rocks. Like it's still, to be honest though, it's still a flat texture. Like it's still flat. It just has the appearance of more texture to it, which I mean that's nice. But it is just kind of a slight graphical update. Um, I feel like it's more grassy though. Could be wrong. It feel maybe not more grassy so much as thicker coverage. I can't remember if there's ever anything on the screen. I think there usually is. Oh, yep, I see a beetle. Did I see that beetle? All right, we got our first bladed beetle, or bladed rhino beetle. Chances are, oh, I see another rhino beetle. So we're gonna a couple over here. There's one on that tree way over there. Hopefully all of those squirrels didn't just scare it away. Oh goodness. There's one.
Link,
Zelda, I was in the middle of
head for
sneaking.
the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Shh, Zelda. Shh, talk a little quieter in my head. Yeah, I know, but I was sneaking. You can't interrupt a man when he's sneaking. How else is he going to continue to sneak? Definitely saw one over here, and it's not here now, so I think the squirrels scared it off. So I got the one on the other. I'm going to have so many sticks. But since you only get like 2 hits out of them. Oh no, there's a beetle. There's a second beetle on this tree? Why does that put me? Yeah, it does put me up to 3. I am just. I am stacked with the beetles. Wait till I find Beetle. He is going to be so happy to talk to me. Oh, I see a butterfly. Man, we're just getting all this stuff early. Anything on this tree? No, nothing on the tree. Okay, fine. Oh, cricket. I don't think we can get a. Oh, that's a butterfly. Never mind. Butterflies. Those crickets, though. Wait till I have to take a picture of them. I don't know if I'm going to do the full compendium. I mean, like, I want to. And, like, I might make a concerned effort to do so. There is another apple up there, isn't there? There it is. Link, come on. You got sticky feet. Stay up there. Trying to see if I really noticed, like I said, there's visual textures which do look nice. I'm not. Don't get me wrong; these look nice, but it is also kind of clear that they're not. That they're just a visual texture update. It's my baked apple. You can't just go about taking it whatever you please. Look, sir, have you ever seen a Zelda game? This man does nothing but break pots and take other people's things. This is my whole life. Who are you? Because it's not that we think we know you might possibly be King Rama Rubba Dabba Doo, but we do know who you are. Yeah, and I'm on the Great Plateau, and we plan to get off this rock as quickly as possible. Oh. Again, I don't plan to speed run this by any means. We're going to be taking our time, enjoying the game, because I do enjoy the game. I don't want to rush it. So we're going to be taking the time to collect a lot of materials, foods. I'm going to set things on fire. It's a torch, sir. A torch. What else would you do with a torch but set things on fire? Yes, I know. Targeting. Take an axe. And some more apples. We get the last one. There is another one up there. Yep, it's up there. I swear, the first time I played this game, you couldn't get Link to not attach himself. I feel like the trees were more see-through. And I missed that apple. Okay, we're going to give this one more painful attempt to get that one apple. Alright. We're going to go back over there for some eggs, but we're going to go ahead and get our first Korok seed. Boom! First one. Thank you, sir, for giving me your smelly little seed. Come on, like, up you go. Get that sword. Okay, good. I still have room for it. I was a little worried it was going to tell me I didn't have any room. Alright, we want to go off over here. I forgot I did not have a paraglider, and I attempted to glide off of that jump. And you know what? It didn't work. Oh, there is a goblin friend over there. We could say hi to goblin friend. Or, better yet, we could grab this butterfly and then go get some bird eggs. Here, sir. Come on. Come down here. Come down here, butterfly. Come down here. There we go. Thank you. What do you think? Ruby? Lizard. And I didn't grab it fast enough. And nothing. Okay. That's fine. There should be some eggs up here. And place them down up here. Pretty sure there's some eggs in this one too. Could be wrong. We're not gonna make it. Oh yes. Oh! I forget I don't have an endless stamina bar either. Plus I was trying to find the spot where these branches. Oh good, there were eggs. At least it wasn't a waste of time. Double checking these trees for any beetles. Let me tell you, when I was playing Tears of the Kingdom, the first time the trees came alive, um, that scared the piss out of me. Not gonna lie. There's actually quite a few things in Tears of the Kingdom that scared me. Not like a, oh, horror movie scary, but more like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that to happen kind of scary. Oh, man, all this stuff, it fell very far away. You know what I think it is that I'm noticing the most? Is the shadows are darker. I mean, I would really have to go back and play this on my Switch 1. See, I didn't want him on the tree. And he was like adhered like glue. But when I want him on the tree, he doesn't. Right, got a couple more eggs. This one over here. I'm making sure that I do have quite a bit of food. And we will be cooking this up early game. Mainly because I feel like I'm going to have a lot of accidents. Until I remember how the controls and the combat system. There's going to be a warm-up period. Stop swinging there, bud. Stop swinging. I want to throw these. A nice seared steak. Just what I always wanted. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Hi, physics engine. Same. What is this one made of? Fine. Oh, and then there was nothing in it? Oh, that is adding insult to injury there. Alright, let's keep using this crafty thing. We have probably one more hit on it. We'll get his bat. Well, technically, we had 2 hits on it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me your stuff. Alrighty. There's another friend. Yep, there's another friend over here. Hello, sir. I am part of the Tree Branch Welcoming Committee. Let me give you a hug with this tree branch. And since you like that one so much, here's another one. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for your contributions. Alright, let's get some better pants on already. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and smash these. I really would have preferred that to be in one, but sure. Alright, do I have any tree branches left? Yeah, one left. Might as well use it up before we use up our weapons. See, already, wrong button. Inventory. That's what I wanted. I did pick up the rusty sword. Okay. I think the fact that everything has a better texture on it does make the area look good. But I'm one of those people, I didn't really have a problem with the graphics in the original either. I thought they looked great. I like a kind of cell shaded game aesthetic, so it didn't bother me. I will say that loading times, and there was definitely, I mean, we all were in, the hidden woods and dealt with that insufferable lag in the forest. So if it's just, more of a it plays better type of thing, that would be enough. I would be just as happy with just that. But like I said, I do think that a lot of these things seem to have a more detailed texture on them, even if they don't have, like, even if it is just a skin type of texture. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know all the technical terms. Come on. Get that apple, bud. Get that apple. You keep falling out of this tree when I send you up there. Stand. Dude, there's a top of the tree, and you stand on it. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Get up in that tree. How am I supposed to get that apple without cutting down the tree if you don't climb the damn tree? That's a choice. Alright, screw that apple. We're done. Link is having issues. His ankles are not properly calibrated. Alright. Shall we murder a bokoblin? Bye, dude! We'll let you calm down, and you're like, man, my friend was just here. So strange. I guess I'll go back to just sitting. Well, I can't believe that happened to me, too. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your contributions. Ready? Now, we are going to go over there. We're going to go kind of the long way around. Because we're going to sneak up behind that guy. That one by himself. So he doesn't catch wind of us playing with the two bow guys. And we're going to take out at least one of those bow guys with a sneak attack. So we've got 2 sneak attacks back to back coming up. Let's see if I can execute them. I want to catch that frog, but I cannot catch him with a sneak attack. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I was totally able to get him on sneaking. I usually do a dash run to catch him. Alright. We do need one of these clubs. I don't think my nearly broken tree branch is going to do the job. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Whack. Thanks, sir. And you had a very nice weapon for this stage of the game. And normally I would just talk about it, but I don't want to alert my friends over there. Okay, let's get sneaky again. We're gonna see if we can catch this butterfly. Because, I mean, there's a whole long list somewhere out there on the intrawebs that tells us all of the different materials that we need for armor upgrades later in the game. But the reality is the sooner you start collecting all the things, the better. You friend. It's a little off to the side, but I think we can get to you. And your friend too. Yep, a bow. Get all the arrows. Get all the arrows. And then, if you guys weren't aware, these two bozos sitting up on their incredibly small ledge, no matter whether you sneak up on them or not, they were shooting arrows out into the world to practice. And if you look, you can find them. Here's a bunch. You can actually get quite a few more arrows from this interaction than just the ones that fall as loot. Nope. I think I got them. Sometimes there's more. I think in one of my playthroughs... Oh, there's another one. There was... I think I got like 10. But I might have also let them kind of hit. Oh, there's another one right there. We'll get this butterfly and get that arrow. Got it. And then I see there's a friend up here. Got it. I don't remember the butterflies being this easy to catch in regular sneak mode. But it has been quite a while. Oh, there's another arrow. Okay, I am going to collect. They were just... Lord knows what they were trying to shoot at, but they kept missing. And they left all their arrows on the ground like idiots. Alright, let's get this tower going. We can get this story progressing. Okay. Up in my cell phone. Happening. tower. Um, Hey, Zelda.
Try to remember.
You hanging out over at the
You
castle
have
over
been
there?
asleep for the past 100 years.
Man, 100 years. And I thought I slept
The
late.
beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
About that. Do you mind if I do all of the side quests first? There's a lot of people out here in Hyrule that need my help. Like, like again, I'm gonna point out that in the distance, you can definitely see that everything has gotten a little bit more of a texture. Like, I definitely like the road down there, the texture on the road bits amongst all the grass and the dirt. I like the look of that. Um, but I don't know, the snow caps actually look a little funny to me. But it definitely all has a much sharper look. Like, you can definitely see things. The distance, graphics wise, is a lot better. But you know what? Kind of what I'm thinking is the graphics. Like, I can clearly see that tower where I couldn't before. I know that in the original Switch I couldn't see it, but on the other hand, that gave it a sense of scale because you couldn't see it. So it felt like that tower was much further away. Whereas now it feels like I'm like, oh, I'm just right there. The tower's there. I could go to that. I mean, I can't, but I could. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, the most difficult part of this playthrough every single time for me is getting down these stairs the first time without falling off. We made one step. We made two steps. Oh, we're going to do it. I say as I fall to my death. Whatever it is, I mean, what happens is I almost always like, instead of kind of jumping forward, I almost did. I almost fell through the cracks there. I always seem to like miss on like the first time coming down from the tower. Now, when you come down from the tower, you only have to do it twice. You have to do it once now, and then there's a later point where you teleport back to the tower, and you have to get down manually. And then everything after that, you have the glider for. But that is the hardest part of the whole game, is getting down from that tower, especially the first time, without getting yourself killed. It numerous playthroughs and numerous restarts, and I would say that's almost always my first death. Yeah, I'm hearing voices. Completely normal. Uh, yes. We're gonna say dot 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 is yes. Well, I mean, you are kind of like a mysterious figure that really hasn't introduced yourself yet, asking me to do things for you. Hmm. Those bokoblins out there are frozen. They're not moving. And shouldn't they be moving? Like, the castle bits are moving. The castle swirlies are moving. But those bokoblins were frozen in place. I do. I mean, like, not immediately. I plan to do, like, all of the side quests first. But then I plan on going. Yeah, that does look, a
Oh.
little deadly.
Hmm.
All right, go on. Give me the quest to go over and get the shrine.
Huh.
All right, main quest, get off the island. Secondary quest, climb this hill and go to that shrine.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, I do. Would you like me to go over there and gather something from inside? Yeah, you say that, but I feel like you're going to make me do more than that. All right, let's go poke at these bokoblins that were frozen in place. Let's see how my bow skills are. Actually, one thing I need to check first is let's just check how our system settings are set up. Pretty sure I have motion controls turned on. Camera sensitivity, we'll change that. Aim with motion controls is on. Okay. Let's go ahead and save our stuff right here. This is very steady. My aim isn't particularly great, but the bow is nice and steady. Can I get over one more set of boxes? Nope. Answer is no. Fine. If I have to beat you up, then I'll beat you up. Do we have another club? Yep. Did we get everybody? Looks like we got everybody. We are going to open up these boxes because they should have goodies inside them. Particularly the arrows is what I'm looking for. Now that we have a bow, I'm definitely looking to increase our arrow count. This friend over here, he dropped some arrows. One more. And an arrow. Alrighty. We'll go get our treasure. There's a bear. And there is a cooking. So let's go ahead and let's see if I do two. Will that be? If I do two apples, is that two? How far is your three? Two. Perfect. I think two is about what we need right now. When you're able, always cook your food. And when I first played this game, I was obsessed with the cooking jingle. That and it has to jingle. They they were just an earworm that made my brain so happy. Still makes my brain happy. Alright, how many is that? Um, uh, I cook just one of these. Like one heart? Have a couple of one hearts on me just so we can top off. Ooh, got a critical good cooking. Oh my goodness, 4 mushrooms for one mushroom. I mean, that's good, but that's also not something I'm going to be using really quickly. Because the first upgrades we're going to do are probably going to be to stamina. We are going to go ahead and go the long way around. I definitely could swim, but we'll take a moment to harvest these poor, dead, decrepit. And is there a fish in these waters? I wouldn't mind catching a couple fish either. Thought I saw shiny fish, but maybe not. Well, that looked like a stone that could be picked up, and it wasn't. Certainly you're searchable. There it is. There is fish in these waters. Definitely. Just up the bank. Oh, got him as he came back. That'll also work. Yeah. Later on, it's definitely easier to fish just using the um palms, but it gets me a couple of fish early, so we can definitely be making the surf and turf that we need to make. Alright. Let's get our, what is this? Opal, topaz, ruby. And we'll be back for you, metal box. That fish or frogs? Fish? No. Close enough. Got 2 of them without an arrow. Wonderful. Okay. Sorry. There's gonna be a lot of sidetracking that happens. I'll be like, I'm doing this. And then all of a sudden I'm catching another fish. feel like I was close enough there several times. Just didn't happen. Anyway, to be sidetracked again on my conversation about being sidetracked, there's definitely going to be some periods when I've got a goal like getting to this shrine, and I will, in fact, be diverted. That is part of the fun and adventure of this game is getting sidetracked. Yeah, the the visual textures have definitely gotten an upgrade, and I it looks good. Magnesis. And I'm gonna struggle with Magnesis because let me tell you, the Ultra Hand ability was way better. I adapted to the Ultra Hand much quicker. And then a couple of months ago, when I first was doing my uh when I first attempted to do a playthrough of Zelda, and I went back to Breath of the Wild, I was struggling quite a bit with this mechanic. And yeah, earlier this year, I think it was around February-ish when I first was starting to stream. This was the first game that I attempted to stream, and then like right after that, I mean, I knew the Switch 2 was coming out, but I had not yet heard the rumors or the information about the uh, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom coming. So alright, we're going to focus on not getting shot. You gonna come closer? Alright. That's the end of you, bud. Anything fall in the water? But yeah, I attempted to do this playthrough, and then I got in like I didn't get very far, thankfully. I mean, I wasn't like really far into this, but I was far enough in that I was like, okay, if when the Switch 2 comes out, I'm definitely gonna want to get one, but I didn't know for sure if I would get one right away. And on top of that, I'm definitely going to want to play Zelda as soon as I get my Switch 2. So I was like, it doesn't make sense to do a full new playthrough of Breath of the Wild on the Switch 1 for stream if I know that I'm going to turn around and play it again once the Switch 2 comes out. So I decided to abandon that run. Shame on me, but abandon that run so I could play it on the Switch 2. So I've been waiting months to do this playthrough, and I'm again super excited. Yay! Now you're gonna just oof, Thanos snap away. I feel like this animation is different. I mean, the the text is the same. But I will say that I also skipped these a lot. But I feel like the camera angles were a little different. Maybe it's just bad memory. Oh no! That monk has been Thanos snapped.
Oh!
Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I got one. How did you know? Are you
Hmm.
just clairvoyant? No. See, as one gets older, old as a ghost, one might say, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's eyes. Wait, so you did know, but you're saying it becomes more difficult? That's like kind of contradictory. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. Oh, I see. You're saying that stuff that you see with your eyeballs doesn't work anymore because you're old and it's hard to see. But, stuff that requires a little brain power works better in your old wrinkly brain. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine. I don't know anything about that. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I got this funky
Hmm.
little cell phone thing. Yeah,
Hmm.
Sheikah Slate. It's the newest model. All these lovely features. But apparently you have to unlock them on like a subscription service.
Hmm.
3 more, you don't say. That totally was not the
Oh.
deal. Well, alright, you're gonna teach me a trick for finding the shrines.
Hmm.
Let's see, what high point could you want me to go to? Yeah. Are you joking? Are you gonna teach me about fast travel? You see that
Hmm.
glowing blue? That means you can travel to it. Oh, yeah. And we're going to test out exactly how fast we
Hmm.
can travel. All right, you leave. I'm going to get these things. And since we now have magnets, we're going to just smash this. I believe is a chest. It's got some amber in it. And there's another chest. It's got an opal in it. And this stick, which will become useful momentarily. Go grab these Hyrule herbs or herbs, depending on where you're from. Personally, the word has an H in it, and I feel it should be pronounced. But well, that's not how it works for everybody, and I understand. Oh, 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 smashed open. Okay, some bass, some key swings. Okay, some more key stuff over here. Fish back in here. My goodness, the fish are back. A lot of fish to catch. 2 of them. See if we can get this one. I don't lose it. Alright. Ooh, it is getting dark. We get one more Korok and a couple more arrows. And then we'll teleport back to that tower. Pretty sure we're gonna have some skeletons or goblins popping up on us. Boy. Steady, Link. Steady. Fire arrows. I think these are either regular or ice arrows. Ice. Steady, Link. Go ahead and have our almost broken weapon on us. Dead. Pretty sure we're gonna get some skeletons popping up any moment now. And then we're gonna put this ball in that hole. Why, hello. Yes, please give me your smelly seed. Alright, folks, let's go ahead and teleport to the tower like the old man told us to. And it looks like we are coming up on an hour, so I am actually going to stop this recording here for YouTube. So, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, again, I do stream this live on twitch.tv/snarkyj. You can come by and visit. Just check my channel for my stream times. Right now, I would tell you what times I'm streaming, but I'm still making adjustments to my schedule for what best fits me while I am also looking for a job during the daytime. So, I don't, as soon as I have a more permanent schedule, I will let you know. But right now, check out my Twitch channel, and the schedule that I plan to go by is listed there. It's current as of now. If you are on YouTube and you've watched to the end of this video and you've liked what you've seen, please give it a like. That really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel. That also helps out. And leave a comment because that also helps out. It's that YouTube algorithm fun times. If you're here on Twitch, hang in tight. We are going to be continuing in to episode 2 from here. But if you're on YouTube, these will be coming out as soon as I can get them done. So, episodes 1 and 2 may come out immediately, or there might be a break. I don't know. Things are crazy and wild here. I'm still new to all this stuff, so I don't want to make promises I can't keep. Anyway, I do want to thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.